To rent or not to rent? Guys, you're looking at possibly a shop that I'm gonna rent. Let me know if I should or not in your comments below. Hello guys, and welcome to another David Zimaleta. What you're seeing behind me here, guys, is possibly my future shop in about 2 months from now, if I'm gonna make that decision. Hold on, noise. So guys, let me know if I should rent this location. It's a really good area. There's dealers beside me all throughout that way, and some to the front and stuff like that. Now, this is kind of like all kind of sudden for me. I've noticed this place became available for rent. It was recently rented out by somebody, and I checked into it. This is a 10,000 square foot building, guys. It's huge. It goes all the way in the back. This shop is just 58 by 60. So, without no further ado, guys, let's go and tour this place a little bit. I know it's gonna need a little bit of cleanup here, but let's tour it inside to the video. I made a video for you guys. Check this out. Mechanic on duty, guys, and I'm the mechanic. Let's take a look inside. There's the store right there. This is 32 by 100 feet store. There's the sign right there. Now, Zimaleta Motors sign is gonna go up there if this is going to be my shop. Now, let me show you something. Behind here is going to be where the office is going to be. Now, that door is going to need to be replaced if I'm gonna be renting it out. And then look, from the side, this building just goes on and on and on and on all the way till back there. Wow, obviously there's gas here. That's a good sign. Parts store inside. This used to be parts store, kind of like O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So you're possibly looking at Zimaleta's Auto Parts store inside. There's a lot of reflections, but I'm gonna take you inside, guys, so don't worry about that. And here is your standard type of window, you know, like a window here that you look through. There's lifts there, there's everything. There's a door, there's a mechanic's desk. You kind of look inside here, but anyways, let me take you on the tour. So anyways, guys, as promised, let's walk through these doors and take a look at the shop. So you're looking at a 58 by 60 shop here. It's got total of 3 lifts. It's got one alignment type of a lift as well. There's still some old desks and chairs and some shelving and stuff like that. And this machine churns rotors. There's some other equipment that's actually left over here, so if I end up renting it, I could use everything, which is nice. So there's looks like some kind of tank, so possibly for welding. So it looks like there's a heater here, so I don't have to buy one. Of course, there's a gas heat in here, and there's regular electric. There's everything in here, you know. So there's basically a lot of stuff that I could do, a lot of shelving that I could move around and use and basically clean it up, probably paint it inside. Most likely I'll have to, you know, spray some new paint on the walls, you know, to make it kind of like freshened up and clean this place up. This is the alignment machine that I was talking about, guys. What is awesome is that this place has 6 bay doors just for this type of shop. It has another bay door for another separate building, which is perfect for, you know, doing body work and whatnot. Like, this is perfect for like any mechanic and doing oil changes and all this other good stuff. Now, this man right here that is standing right here, this is the man that's renting this place out. He's 82 years old. He had this place for over 50 years. He basically built this place. But you know what, guys? I kind of like this kind of like old look. It kind of like makes me feel like, I don't know, like it's something classic about it. I just, for some reason, kind of like it. So there's obviously some trash and stuff that needs to be taken out of the way, guys. But I'm excited about this $11,000 alignment type of lift, and you could see it's got a pretty nice roof height as well. Now, it's different than you know, all over the place. The bay doors, they're like 10 foot tall, so I'm thinking that at the very least of the wall it's about 12 feet, probably 14 feet or 15 feet on the other side. But there's also some kind of shelving here with all kinds of stuff. So looks like if I'm gonna rent it, which I don't know if I will yet or not, guys, because I'm gonna think about it for a couple months to try to get all my ducks in a row and see if this is actually what I want to do. Guys, please let me know if I should rent this place or not. I know, you know, something on my channel that I've been talking about, that becoming a mechanic is something that I actually always dreamed of in high school and stuff. And after all said and done, after I left high school and stuff, I still worked on cars, but I really never got around to getting my own shop or getting this kind of stuff done, because life happens. So now that I have this opportunity, I'm thinking, should I take it? Most likely, I'm never going to get this opportunity more. Like, this is the ideal type of shop for me. Guys, by the way, this is a waiting room, what you're looking at here. This is where the guests are. There's total of 3 bathrooms. So there's no lighting right now, obviously. So we're going to have to do with my camera light. Now, if you would have told me, I would have brought my flashlight, but there's not a lot of light here. So this room right here that you're looking at, this used to be kind of like a part room. This is part of 32 by 100 type of space with a store. So this is where they would actually hold their parts. He said at one point he had $3.5 million worth of parts. Now we're entering another like dark type of section. This has like some heating units back here. Looks like they're gas. And supposedly this will really heat up this place really good. Now, I don't know how much it's going to cost to heat this place, but, nonetheless. But anyways, he said everything works, and there seems like a lot of stuff that's just left here, like compressors and things of that nature. He did build top ceiling, and here's the stairs to it. So let's go up the stairs and see what we have up top. Now, this upper place is ideally made for keeping up with all the parts and storing some pipes and whatnot at the very top. And obviously somebody made a mess here because he had about 10 renters after him, and everybody, they do their own thing, and obviously they cannot survive. Now, if I end up renting this place, I mean, I have a pretty good idea how I could get, keep this thing going. But of course, I think I'm gonna have to rely on my viewers and stuff for some of you guys to become hopefully my clients and friends over the years, and get your Sprinter service here, if I actually will be able, if I'll actually rent this place out. So in this video, guys, take a look at everything. I know right now this footage is looking black, but I think you're as curious as I am what's inside, and you could clearly see this plenty of room to actually walk in here. So we're actually at this point turning around, and we're going to take the stairs right down, and we're going to try to actually visit the rest of the shop. Now, this place right here, this whole entire area, it's actually a place where there's another bay door that is completely separately. It is at the back of this thing here, and it's not as messy as this stuff. There's obviously a couple motorcycles here and things of that nature, but at the very front there's a bay door, and there's a very high ceiling there. Perfect place for, and look, there's a compressor here by Honda. Yeah, which is kind of cool. I have one of those, so it's going to be good to have a couple extra compressors and stuff. Oh yeah, here's a machine that cleans out, flushes out the engine and radiator and probably transmission, stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. I've never used it before, but some cars needs a flush. That's what you use, so it's there for me to use it if I want to. But anyways, this area in the back, and when we're gonna make it there, I think it's gonna have just a little bit more light in there. At least I'm thinking, hoping that it will make a perfect place for like a shop. You can see there's a bay door right there, so this area right here would make a perfect body shop. So anyways, looks like somebody left the piano here. If I do end up renting it, I'm gonna have to take pictures of all the stuff and figure out which stuff I could actually throw away, what to maybe sell or keep or use, because there's obviously a lot of stuff here that I really don't need. There's just gonna be kind of like in my way. But I mean, it's a huge shop. But when I was talking to this guy, he said he was renting out a room with 10,000 square feet, and they actually end up building a second floor so that they could actually keep all the parts and stuff there. So I'm kind of thinking, wow, I mean, you would have a 10,000 square foot place, and then you would think, man, I'm running out of room. So obviously this guy was keeping it very busy, so he's pretty successful. I kind of spoke to him. He's been telling me his life story, and what's kind of interesting is, guys, he kind of started out with like no money, and he had this place built, and obviously he had a lot of courage and dedication to actually build this place and get it off the ground. And guys, he's got another one bigger than this that he sold, and he had another one before that. So he kind of like moved up the chain. But initially this guy was an electrician. That's what he did, and he got into mechanics, learned the business, and went on from there. They did everything, exhaust systems, you know, changing tires and everything. Because I asked him, I said, listen, what kind of work did you guys used to perform? He said, we would take everything, any kind of jobs. So, you know, he does not remember like any of the numbers, how much money they were making, because his wife was doing a lot of the bookkeeping, stuff like that. But anyways, this is one of the doors to go outside from the side of the shop. This is another portion that's 32 by 100, so it's got a lockable door here. And basically, like, you could really put like row of cars back there. I mean, that's a lot of space. That is 3,200 square foot space in here, guys, just to work on cars. Plus it's got a second, you know, a ceiling on top, you know, to hold all your parts and stuff. Like, you know, if you're pulling off, like, I don't know, like bumpers and fenders and doors and stuff, I mean, you could carry that upstairs and just kind of keep it there, you know, tucked out of the way until you need those parts. And this area here, this is where he used to have the parts department. Now, this is the store portion of it. You can clearly see it's a big desk. It's made a lot, like he said, like, I think like one of the Goodyear locations. He said he looked at what they had and he built it exactly the same. And basically, here is a bathroom back here, I guess, like for the customers and whatnot. So there's one here. There's actually 3 bathrooms in here, guys, and including like a separate bathroom that, you know, just for the owner, you know, to go. So here's another one back here. So there's a men's, a ladies, it's a single bathroom for him. He would say like owner only, you know. So this is a waiting room again, and through those doors right there, there's other type of basins and sinks and stuff through here. Looks like some kind of wash sink. I don't see any shower here, but I could imagine it was a shower here. I could see some connections there. So I don't know what this was back here, but this is a restroom for the owner. So obviously it has seen better days. So let me know, guys, what you think, because this is a huge place. If I was to have a parts business for like used printer parts, service parts, you know, becoming a car dealer, I mean, this place would be really excellent. I mean, what more can I ask for? And here's the office. It's kind of fairly dark, but this is an office here, and this is where I guess he would do a lot of his business. And here's a door to go straight outside, and right across from here is where there's a parking space, and it says his name and the parking space. So we're not gonna open this door right now because I don't know if it's a little bit rotted, you know, or whatever. We're just gonna leave it alone. But you could see it, guys. I mean this kind of, like, guys, this is a dream place for me. Like, if I was to have my own shop, this is the ideal place. I mean, this is actually where I would want to be at, you know, this type of level. But of course, 10,000 square foot shop is totally on another level. And I don't know if I'm just if I'm gonna jump into it, if this is gonna be just too much, or I could handle it. You know, financially, you know, I've looked at the numbers. I know I can maintain it, but I would want this place to make me money. So there's a store back here. So obviously I could sell some newer stuff in here, perhaps some of the stuff I buy at auctions, at least from the beginning. But you could clearly see up top, there's parts numbers, there's these type of bins and racks, and you could hang belts from there, and, you know, all kinds of parts. So I could see that's the way this was being used before. And I think in the beginning, I'm just gonna start selling some of the new stuff in boxes out of this type of area, so that I could get the bowl room moving and stuff. You could see some of the ceiling tiles, they need to be replaced. I actually have a whole pallet of ceiling tiles I bought for like 15 bucks. So most likely I could get that repaired and clean up the shop, you know, wash the floors and possibly polish them and stuff, and with the doors. But I think I would do all that in time, you know, like I would first need to get the ball rolling, you know, so I could make the bills and stuff. But anyways, guys, this is all I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, you know, and see you guys in the next video, where I'm gonna explain whether I'm going to rent this place or not. So let me know in the comments below right now if I should rent it. Please. Thanks. Bye. My name is Serge Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now, I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.